I've had the privilege of interviewing some of Nigeria's biggest names, from Simi to Kizz Daniel to D'banj to Kehinde Bankole and to also Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo. And here's what I've discovered. Interviewing high-profile individuals is not about showing off or sounding smart. It's about connection, preparation, and respect. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you on how to interview high-profile Nigerians without sounding like an amateur. One of the first tips I'll share with you is number one, research beyond the headlines. Don't just ask regular questions. As a matter of fact, these guys are used to regular questions. For someone like a Kizz Daniel or a Simi or a D'banj who has been interviewed more than 500 times by different media outlets, they are already tired of the regular run-of-the-mill kind of questions. What will make them respect you is when you research beyond the headlines. Google is your friend, ChatGPT is there. In 30 minutes, 1 hour, you can read up about them and ask questions that are different from what they are used to being asked. So it's very important for you to research beyond the headlines. Know what makes them tick. Dig deep into the personality. Don't just talk about the awards, the songs. Dig deep into the spirit, into the vibe, into the energy behind the creativity, behind the creation. People want to see their human side. They are used to seeing the music side. They are used to seeing the showbiz side. They are used to seeing the spotlight side of them. They want to see them away from the spotlight. They want to see the human side. It is your duty as an interviewer, as a podcaster, as a journalist, as a presenter to dig it out. If you don't dig it out, you won't find it. Another thing you need to do is to keep your cool. Keep your cool. Never act starstruck or overly familiar. You're not there as a fan, you are there as a professional. So you need to show your professional expertise or professional side. So don't act overly familiar or starstruck. You are interviewing, let's say, a Davido or a Whiskey. Even though you are starstruck, you have to hide that part, because if you are starstruck, you can't get the job done. You need to keep your cool. You need to focus on your focus. Focus on why you are there. If you have to rehearse or go over your questions again before the interview starts, if it's to be a video interview, it's even much more. It requires much more preparation from you. You need to get your questions right. Your body language has to be right. If it's not a video interview, if it's a radio interview, you have to sound right. If it's by tests, you need to make sure you are asking the right question. So don't act overly familiar or starstruck. You are there as a professional, not as a fan, and you need to make it that way. Like I said in the first point, this third point is related to the first point. Don't ask robotic questions. Ask real questions. Ask questions that will bring out the human side of them, rather than asking what inspired. If, for example, you are to interview Adekunle Gold, rather than saying what inspired Fuji, your new album, you can ask questions around what was your frame of mind when you created the Fuji album. What was your childhood like? Were your parents fans of Fuji music? Did your childhood, growing up listening to Fuji, did it inspire your Fuji album? So that now you're not asking the regular questions, or you're asking him tell us about the Fuji album, tell us about what inspired the album, or how many artists did you feature on the album. No, you are now digging deep into the human side, into the human interest side of their personality. So it's very important, like I said, do your research. Don't ask robotic questions. Don't act overly confident or overly familiar or starstruck. You are there to do your job. You are there to get the interview, and you are there to make it happen.